welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, baby. It is a Friday, and it is being set up with a little pizza party going on here today.
Oh, yeah.
Nice of a Beats Pizza to bring in some pizza and wings for us.
Oh my gosh, Kevin, I am so in heaven.
I'm so excited to get food on a Friday.
Yeah, it's a nice little way to kind of wrap this puppy up, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Yeah, these wings look fantastic.
I'm gonna wait to eat my. I'm gonna be in my little dungeon. I like to eat in my little cave.
These are so good.
Yeah, I want to try out the wing here. I'm going in on it.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Alex and Paul, what's going on,
y'all?
brothers?
Hey, welcome
you guys
back.
wanted some breakfast?
Oh, this is great.
We love this.
Really good.
Oh my gosh, what do we have today, Alex?
Let's see. We have the infamous extra sauce.
Extra
and
sauce, cheese
Yep.
pizza.
We have Thai chili wings for you, and creamy garlic for you. And then we have
These are great.
We have the specialty for Denny's.
Yeah, she
We
brought him
have-
the white pie.
Yes, we brought him the white sausage with some ricotta.
Ooh, let's get that on camera. That thing
here.
is sexy.
Don't drop it.
You said it's white
Don't-
sausage, is that right?
No, white pie with
White pie?
sausage. Yeah,
With
so
sausage.
No sauce.
Oh,
So what is the what makes it the white?
No, there's no sauce on it. It's
There's
just
no red
sausage.
sauce.
No red
Oh,
sauce.
okay. All right.
and you got the ricotta.
Yeah.
Very good, Virginia.
Nice.
Yeah,
You're
this
so
is really
Italian.
good.
I'm so Italian.
You're a better Italian than I am.
Love this. This is fantastic.
How are you guys doing? I know you guys are opening up locations right and left.
Yes, we're doing very well. We just opened up our Royal Palm location a couple weeks ago. That's doing well. That's a full sit down.
Nice.
And we just opened our long-awaited Lake Park.
Lake Park.
Yep.
Yes!
Our long-awaited Lake
There you
Park,
go.
which is doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Doing absolutely fantastic.
Well, all my friends keep going in there, keep sending it in there. You guys got to try a Beats.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better community in that area. Everybody's welcoming, loving, very nice. Get a lot of positive reviews over there. So we're definitely lucky to be there with all our locations, but especially that one. We had a lot of feedback on that as well.
Great.
Yeah, the location is primo,
Yes,
right there next
yes.
to Pirates Well, in
Oh,
case
it's
you
great.
don't know.
Yeah, it's great.
And Jaybird and I are going to be out with you in Royal Palm on Thursday, February 6th
Yep.
for that official grand opening.
Yep. We're doing we're doing all our grand openings on actually that day, February 6th. We talked about it yesterday. We're going to scatter them out throughout the day. We're going to have a lot of fun things going on. We'll have free pizza. We'll have face painting for the kids.
Wow.
We'll have you guys and the street team at our Royal Palm location.
Love it.
Yep. And we're excited to finally open up to the community officially. We have a ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce for all three locations. So we're looking to keep going.
What are the locations you have right now, and do you have other cities that you've pegged on deck that are going to be coming up?
Yeah, so we have the original location in Delray on Jog Road. In a couple weeks, probably the first week or second week of February, we're opening up to our flagship location, which is in the same parking lot, just a much bigger facility. Probably the second week of February in Delray. Our West Palm location, 2600 Broadway, is open. The Lake Park is open.
Okay.
And Royal Palm is open. We're looking to head up to Port St. Lucie probably around the second quarter of this year.
Coming for you, Pizzle.
The Pizzle loves pizza. They
Yep.
love it up there.
Yeah, we're getting out of Palm Beach County. So we're going to head up there. We're looking to go more south, kind of Boca, Lauderdale later this year as well.
Nice.
Yep. So we're definitely looking there. We're officially licensed to franchise. So we're getting numerous inquiries.
Oh, that's
that
cool.
as well.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it seems like a solid business.
So if we got some money together, we could have a KVJ, a Beats store that we own.
100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Price is right.
She dreams big.
Yeah, she does.
yeah, absolutely.
It'd
definitely.
be like monkeys selling bananas. We
Yes,
eat all the
yes,
profits.
From a business standpoint, how do you look at that? Can you have an oversaturation of pizza places, or because pizza is so popular, you could try to cram more pizza places into a more dense area than you typically would another kind of store?
Well, what's good about us is that our pizza is so unique to the different,
Your
I don't
differentiation.
I don't want to say competition, but I want to say the different pizzerias, we'll say. So ours is unique in the char, right? And it's
better.
It's better. It's handcrafted.
Quality.
Right? It's quality ingredients. So when we go into kind of a saturated market, we're not worried about it necessarily because we already know that our pizza's better than the rest, just based on our family atmosphere, our work culture, our ingredients. Backs it up and says it all. So
Just gotta let the people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret dough recipe.
Secret dough.
Yeah.
I love y'all's dough. I love the dough.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
What's the date on the opening that we're going to so people can come out and...
So, yeah, we're going to be at the Royal Palm location starting at 5 p.m. on Thursday, February 6th.
Okay, KVJ
Free
Nation.
pizza. I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
What are you doing better than free pizza?
It's not that.
Nothing.
Not anything.
Nothing.
That's cool. Well, thank you
we're
guys
excited.
so much. It's a
No,
great way to
thank
set
you
off
so
a
much,
Friday.
guys.
Yay.
Really appreciate it. It's nice to be peach and wing rich.
You also kicked our weekend off right, so
Yeah.
much
That's the
appreciated.
whole
Oh,
point.
mwah,
Nothing like
mwah,
this.
Yeah.
mwah.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you
Thank
guys.
Good to
so
see
much.
you.
Yeah, good seeing you. Thank you so
yum.
much.
This is how you start a Friday, huh?
Yeah, it is. And coming
Yeah.
soon, the power of pizza.
Yes.
We are kicking off a whole thing with a superhero by the name of Captain Crust.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. We're supposed to have the costume done by this weekend, so I'll do a little. Hopefully, I can fit
A
into
fashion
it.
show.
But
Okay.
this is homemade. This is a homemade costume.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Just like the
Wow.
pizza's homemade,
Okay.
the costume is homemade.
Well, I watched the first Spider-Man movie, and he made his own costume, too, to start off with.
It had some charm to it. Ours is
Yeah.
going to be better than that.
Oh, okay.
It ain't going to be that broke
Yeah, okay.
down.
It's going to be a little bit better.
The power of pizza coming soon.
Lovely. All right, got some feedback here from the emails that came in and some other ideas for punishments for Do It Bitch. We're getting some of your ideas and trying to figure out what you like, and people seem to like most the concept of doing a wheel of the best punishments that we've had, and then whoever it lands on, or that's whatever you get. And we could even draw, too, because I know we have a wheel, but the one thing we found is when you start spinning it, it takes about 8 minutes for it to stop.
It does. There's a flaw in the system.
So we may just, instead do a cup of doom.
Much like the Captain Crust costume, the wheel also homemade.
It was very homemade.
Christina said jalapeno smoothie shots. Okay.
That'd be pretty tough.
Yeah. Kim said, try this Malort liqueur. It's a Midwest thing. It's the nastiest taste you'll ever have in your mouth.
We've had it. Denny's brought it for us.
Yeah, I thought we did.
We did.
Thought that
He
was
brought that
familiar.
in. It's the grossest tasting liquor.
Not as gross as that thing we ate. What was that? The shittiest candy on the planet, or
Oh, yeah, that Swedish candy.
That was rough.
It came in that bundle that I bought when I bought the world's stinkiest fish. You also got the world's grossest candy.
that shit was gnarly, man.
I still have some.
I want nothing to do.
You
with
want to ride that pony?
Not even close.
Nate suggested that the loser needs to get a Soul Glow perm. It's funny.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, Virginia will perm it out.
I've always wanted an afro. I think it's the coolest hairstyle out
I
there.
remember when you got that perm that one time.
I did for my 40th birthday. I had Justin put a perm in my hair despite his many protests. I talked him into it, and that thing was full and big and fun for about 2 weeks, and then it started growing out, and it was straight at the roots and then curly at the ends. It looked terrible.
When it first popped though, I liked it.
Oh, when it first popped, I was the happiest I've ever been. I've always dreamed of having a full curly head of hair like that.
Okay, so this is actually positive for Virginia.
Oh, yeah, that's not a punishment.
Could you picture Kevin with curly long hair?
That'd be something. That would be something
I would love it.
I'd love
Yeah.
it too.
to imagine that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Talk about odd concoctions as well. Denny's was talking about how he had FaceTimed a buddy of his, and they're showing this new computer build that was going on. And during the conversation, Denny's notices that his buddy is drinking a protein shake. And he's like, oh, so what are you, like, going to go work out after this? And it's just the exact opposite. It wasn't a protein shake. This guy made his own concoction, and I guess I could see where it would look like a protein shake. What did he put in this blended beverage?
He took Swiss cake rolls, throws them in a blender, adds milk, blends it together, and he just drinks it. He says he almost does it every night.
That's a dangerous game, my man.
Oh, my
He says the only
goodness.
way that he has Swiss cake rolls anymore ever since he discovered it. So I was looking at something else, and while he was doing that, I go, "Are you making is that a protein shake? Are you gonna go work out after this?" And he goes, "No, this is Swiss cake rolls and milk." That's disgusting.
I'm going to work on a heart attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds good, though. If you use some vanilla, add a little vanilla in there.
I bet by itself it's good. It looked gross. I think you'd have to be really into those, Swiss cake rolls.
Any
It's
idea?
kind of like a runny blizzard.
It kind of is. It's like a blizzard milkshake.
Any idea how many he used to make it?
He said a package, but it looked like he probably had 3 in there, maybe 2 packages.
I didn't have any snacks the other day, and I found the Swiss cake box from the holidays. Someone brought it over. Go, you know what? I haven't had these in a while. Maybe I just need to get back in that game. Man, they are kind of waxy, more than they ever were. They're kind of shitty tasting, and that was my number 1 forever.
Yeah,
They are good. But
I think you could if Virginia made a Swiss cake roll, it would taste amazing.
Yeah, a homemade Swiss cake roll would be awesome. We could also make a killer Swiss cake roll milkshake.
We had a Swiss cake roll weed cake.
I remember.
Did?
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing the photo of that. It was
was
one of your parties, right?
Oh, I think I know what.
It
Yeah, I
was
remember
really-
seeing
A
that.
couple of people ate it. They're like, "What's in here?"
Yeah.
There's a sign that says pot.
There's pot in this. They did not know.
One of our friends who likes pot ate it and didn't realize it had pot in it, and they were like, "What?" They ate so much of it.
And then proceeded to knock over 3 of my alien statues in my house.
Oh, wow.
They were fucked
I saw
up.
him walking around with a muffin too, just crumbling it. You had so much crumbs on your floor.
I had those crumbs. Yeah, he got a little twisted.
If you do a pack of 2 twin wrapped Little Debbie Swiss cake rolls, you're looking at 410 calories.
I ate 3 packets.
Okay.
Whoa.
I know. So how many calories? was it?
1,200 plus.
That's
is what you
fucking,
knocked down.
See, that's dangerous. That's
all
why I don't
that.
do that game no more.
Yeah.
Have you put a big dent in all those Christmas cookies I gave you?
I have not. No, you gave me so much fucking baked goods.
All that shit was in my house, okay? And there's still some in my house. If that stays in my house, I can't. I'll eat it.
That's why I get rid of it because I hate to waste it. I see it on the counter for 2 weeks. Jen for Christmas got a one of those rum cakes. It's like it tastes
yeah.
kind of like rum. It's really good. It sat on our counter. I didn't want it to waste, So I ate that entire thing. I felt horrific.
really?
Yeah, it was so good.
It's like waste guilt.
I just can't have it there. I know.
Did you power through even when you were in pain?
It took me about 3 days to get through it, but it was a pretty decent size each day. It just,
Yeah, you
I
took a nice
gained
chunk
weight.
out
I
of it.
felt horrific.
Yeah. Just
Did a fat Kevin like a rum cake?
no, I don't think I ever had a rum cake, and my parents probably, because they heard the word rum, wouldn't allow me.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one?
Don't know if I have.
Oh man, they're so good.
They're wet, right?
They are. They're wet. They're moist.
Okay.
I don't love them.
Really?
Because look, I either want alcohol or I want cake. It's kind of weird to me to have them together. I want one or the other. I can have them together but separate.
Is that how flan works? Is there alcohol in flan?
I think there is.
It's kinda
but
like
you
the
can't
same-
taste it as much in a flan.
Rum cake actually tastes like rum.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like that. I don't know if I've had rum cake.
I'm gonna bring in a rum cake. I'll let you guys try this. We'll end this.
We won't like it or go back and Denny's or eat it again.
Yeah, this is terrible. Yeah,
Denny's
I'm gonna
not
take it
gonna
home
eat
and eat
it.
the rest of it. Get all fat.
Does this sound good to you? Wendy's is debuting the Girl Scouts Thin Mint Frosty in February.
It's not my Frosty.
Yeah, I just don't. Jay Bird and I shared the opinion that just chocolate and mint, we don't love it like
don't
you
love
do.
it.
Kevin loves it.
You
Really?
you do like it, don't you?
I do like it okay. They do the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's when I was a real little kid. That would always be a treat. My dad would take me to get that.
Fat Kevin.
My grandma Beulah, she always had the York peppermint patties in a candy
Oh
dish.
gosh, so minty.
And it was, I was there and it was really boring. I was an only child and wasn't anything to do, so eating was really the only fun that you had. So I'd always be sneaking them mints. And
Fat Kevin ate his feelings.
I get it, dog. I want him back here. I want to talk to him about his feelings.
just a bored little fat kid killing some time in a
You're right, though.
grandparents' house in West Virginia.
If you ain't got shit to do, you're
Yeah.
eating.
Right, yeah. That's all I really had to do. So
Peppermint patty. And top 5.
Worst.
Maybe top 3. Shittiest candy of all time.
Yeah, I don't seek it out now. So I wouldn't say I love it. Jimmy John's is doing something interesting. You ever had their Kickin' Ranch sauce?
I think I have.
Have you? I don't know if it's a fan favorite or what, but they got a new little marketing gimmick with it. They're going to be throwing it out there in what they call a soup-sized container. It'll be 6 ounces. They say it's going to be ideal for slurping, sipping, or dipping. So they're giving you more sauce than they have before, and they're encouraging you to do whatever you want with it.
Sipping.
Okay, I've seen this. Okay, there's like a Cane's that does this where they put their sauce in like a cup. Like a cup.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do, because you can take the tenders and dip them all the way in.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just, come on, Americans, what are we doing?
Look, I'm not gonna go down that road with you about sauce problems. We need more sauce in this country.
But isn't this good enough? Like
No.
a normal size dipping cup?
It's really not. And I
You
realize
want a cup?
I am a sauce slut.
Yeah,
If I'm
right.
dipping, I am dipping, and I'm dipping hard. I'm going all the way in.
Give me a.
Sorry.
You're so slutty.
Sorry.
What is a sauce that is good enough to drink?
God.
Outback's honey mustard.
Oh, hollandaise.
That you would actually, if
Hollandaise
you
is
had a
good.
cup of it, you just sit there and just take a few little sips here and there.
No, I wouldn't do that. But if I had to drink a sauce,
Yeah.
that sauce would go down smooth for me. I love their honey mustard.
Yeah.
Love it.
Honey mustard's too harsh
Oh,
to drink.
gosh.
Hollandaise, now that would be
Way
delicious.
chiller. Honey mustard. I would get that shock jaw from that.
That's because y'all didn't grow up in Lake Park. Y'all don't know about that.
We're not down with the LP.
Try. I'll bring in some on Monday. Y'all can try. We'll have a cup of.
A chug off.
Bring a straw.
Let's have a honey mustard chug off.
Do it, bitch. The losers of Do It, bitch have to have a honey mustard chug
Oh,
off.
you fuckers
gosh.
are going down.
Nobody wants to do it but you.
I would get so sweaty.
He wants to do it so bad.
I do. It would go, I would crush it.
Somebody said that Chili's ranch dip good enough to drink.
Chili's ranch
Yeah,
dip.
I love Chili's ranch.
I loved their honey mustard as well, but they changed their honey mustard. I've got somebody on the inside on that one.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's what they said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A couple things are changing. The world is changing.
Bragger.
I sound like I'm kind of being a braggy dick right here.
Name dropping.
Lex was talking about a couple of older bits I'd like to see. Is there any way to find these? We're trying to get through some of them. They said, I remember one off the top of my head. It was where Jaber was the blind guy going through the drive-thru.
Yes.
Like that one. I'd like to hear that one again. And the one where Jason was sitting in a restaurant next to the cops when he screamed into the phone, "What am I supposed to do with all that cocaine?"
I think that's on our old computer, those bits right there. They're around. They just we don't get that computer fixed.
Yeah. Maybe one day.
Do we even have that computer anymore?
We do
have the hard
it,
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got somebody had sent some bits on kind of a hard drive too that I'm going to try to take a look at. It was a flash drive, I believe it was.
Okay.
And I'll see what the quality is, and we might be able to salvage a few of those.
Yeah, believe it or not, KVJ Nation could help us out with a lot of it. Some of our good people have these bits that we do not have.
That's what it was, so maybe we'll get to that. Our friend Twitter Sarah sent an email, and she said, I was a little bit behind on the show. I was listening to the segment about the groom whose bride is wanting him to lose weight, 30 lbs by June, so they can look very sleek and fit as they do their TikTok wedding dance. She said, as a former wedding photographer, I say former because
She retired.
I officially stopped doing weddings last February.
Bridezilla's pushed her to the edge, and I get it. I watched her quit in real time, and she was right. My husband, who is a photographer and a videographer, refuses to do weddings. He'll only do weddings for friends as a favor, no charge, because bridezillas and their mother are the two worst people to deal with on the earth.
Not only that, you're dealing with drunk people sometimes. You know, people get a little sloppy at weddings, and I'm talking about myself.
Sarah said, while the money is comfortable, it is so not worth it. I was so riddled with stress and anxiety, it was ruining my own marriage, and I was so physically and mentally unhealthy. And as someone who knows the industry well, I honestly believe social media, specifically TikTok, has ruined what weddings were. I'll give you one small scenario I encountered at a contract signing. Right before we were going to sign the contract, the bride and her mom asked me to add in a clause that stated if I were to die in a car accident on the way to the wedding would still be photographed. I would have a plan B of somebody waiting in the wings to swoop in and take over after I died. I laughed thinking they were kidding when they brought it up, but they were 100% serious. Weddings, brides, in-laws, vendors, it is not for the faint of heart, and I am so thankful I got off that insane carnival ride.
Yeah, it's just for the young. It's not for a seasoned photographer. I think it's for a young photographer just trying to break in the business, because when you're young and new, you'll put up with all that. When you get to a certain age, you start realizing, I'm not going to allow that kind of treatment. I'm not going to allow another human to speak to me that way. The money's not worth it.
Yeah.
I've caught 5 garter belts at weddings. That's my stats.
Nobody's shocked.
5, Denny's.
How many people did you push over and step on?
Honestly, I think at every one of them, they'll go, just let this motherfucker have it. He's clearly,
They see you coming.
clearly on a mission.
This motherfucker's insane.
He's going to dive.
That was the days when he had that good hip going.
No, he'd still jump with the bad hip.
1,000%. She gets my crazy ass.
Got an idea here for you. It's a hip cane. So when you do your hip replacement, they found somebody online whose dad got a hip replacement, and when he did, I guess he was able to save the hip and turn it into a cane.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty
I do
awesome.
Not hate that.
And it said you cannot possibly become more mob boss than turning your own bone into a cane.
I gotta ask my doctor if I can have my bone.
So they take your bone out?
I doubt they're gonna allow me to take my bone.
Why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
It
your
doesn't hurt to
bone.
ask.
Well, didn't you ask for placenta and they wouldn't give that to you?
I did ask for the placenta, and
That's
they wouldn't
yours?
give it to me. But I did get a few blood clots of mine, and I brought those in. Those are yours.
Yeah, I don't know how all this works. I definitely. The one thing I do know for sure, I do not want to hear about Virginia's blood clots ever again.
You asked the question.
You, Denny, you're right.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
You ever passed a clot?
Oh my gosh! All right.
It's a lot.
Come on, dog. In the first week, you pissing your pants, chucking clots.
I know. I'm right. A beach pizza is here. I'm talking about clots.
Good God,
It's not right. Stop me, Kevin.
Kevin, can you control her, please?
Kevin, can you control
No, I
me?
cannot.
He wants nothing to do with trying to even think about controlling you.
Stephanie said, I heard you guys talking about Guam yesterday. I live in Florida, but I am from Guam. I was born there.
No way.
It is lovely. Let me know if you want to know any more about Guam.
I kind of want to go.
Okay.
I'm going to Puerto Rico this year.
All right.
I want to go to Guam this year.
Okay, put it on the list.
You still got to come back to work though. There's a lot of vacations.
I'll time them out.
She said, also, Kevin, a couple years ago, I actually sent you hot sauce from Guam.
Wow.
You had never mentioned it. It made me sad.
Oh, damn, what a dick.
It's called Rota sauce, actually made on the island of Rota, which is even smaller than Guam. Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know that I got that sauce, so I do apologize.
No Guams about it. Actually, there are some Guams about it.
If it's spicy, I don't think the bird intercepted it.
No,
If it's a hot sauce,
I wouldn't steal your sauce, dog.
Yeah, I don't. I will go home and check though, because I do have some random sauces that people have sent me, and kind of go through them. Every time I need some hot sauce, I try a different one, and so they're out there. So I do love the collection of hot sauces. It's a fun thing. Would you drink hot sauce?
Fuck no, I already did this for a bit.
he don't like it. He doesn't react well.
We did the first time we did KVJ out in the public. We're doing a broadcast. There was a episode we did where I was in a breakdancing contest against breakdancers. I mean, fucked up my ankle so bad, I had to chug hot sauce, and it started giving me a terrible reaction. So I had to grab a milkshake, and then I drank that, and then threw up everywhere. And then took...
Wait, where was this?
This is in City Place.
Oh my God, City Place?
Yes.
That's a lot.
No wonder they hate us.
It was a lot, and your boy did not look good after that broadcast.
Boy, that is, I mean, that's going all in.
I had a straight up allergic reaction to the hot sauce.
I do think he has some sort of allergic reaction to cayenne pepper.
And somebody had a shake. They go, Bird, just chug this. I'm like, go. In front of everybody.
Of course.
In front of the hot girls.
You guys don't even remember that shit.
I don't even remember doing
I
this.
didn't know they were doing a show at City Place?
Yeah, we did a broadcast there.
Where in City Place?
Downstairs. You know, they had the upstairs and the escalator and all that stuff. Downstairs, we set up a broadcast there and did it out in the courtyard area.
Was it on that cement stage?
Yes, it was near the cement stage. We were on the ground for some reason. They wouldn't give us the stage.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think, is that where we did the human scale? I think was that when people were standing on you and you had to try to guess their weight?
That was a different event.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a City Place, wasn't it?
That was at City Place, yeah.
I wonder why you have a bad hip.
I mean, my gosh.
I wouldn't change a thing.
That's crazy. People with some good information, too. One text that we had gotten is a follow-up to the story about the people that went to the warehouse, FedEx warehouse in Fort Lauderdale there at the airport, and jacked a whole bunch of electronics. And we thought it sounded like an inside job. And somebody said, yeah, in the news, the theft of the boxes from FedEx at FLL were done by former FedEx employees. Lots of high-end Apple electronics.
Yeah, former employees. They know what the markings on the boxes are going to be to tell you this is electronics. Snag this one. It's an inside job.
It's an idge.
Yep. And Heather said, Kevin, I too am a mosquito magnet like you. And they just could care less about my husband. So I became this mosquito Nazi at the end of the first sightings in the house. If I am going to be in the backyard, I spray down with off, which is gross. Otherwise, I'd be covered in welts. But yeah, they can't actually get into your fake plants as well. So look at those because even the fake plants can become a nesting ground for mosquitoes. And now they've retreated indoors because it's too cold for them outside.
How was last night for you?
Didn't notice any yesterday. So yeah, I killed 2 in the last week here. And both times my wife, she couldn't see them because they were so small. She thought I was having some kind of, I don't know, seizure.
Or some kind of a mental episode.
She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm killing mosquitoes. She's like, there's no mosquitoes. I'm like, there's a mosquito. I just killed it. And then I couldn't find the carcass. And she's like, so she just thinks I'm going freaking nuts. She's like, yeah, sure there's a mosquito. Yeah, it's all good. You had said that your son Rocco is having a little school issue. And I found out last night that Cannon doing the same thing. My dude's just like blowing off homework.
So is Rocco.
Like, what the heck, man? My wife had to talk to 2 of his teachers. He got 2 Fs the last semester. I'm like, what the hell?
The semester for grades.
Yeah, for the semester. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And you know, I'll preach the word because it's you know, it's his mom and grandma. And I'm like, all right. I always say it, but it doesn't happen. I'm like, stop giving him money for anything and take away all of his electronics and put his nose to the grindstone. And I say that, and then, you know, it doesn't change. And that's why I can't do it myself because they would just do it anyway. So I'm like, well, he clearly doesn't learn. So I'm like, there's got to be some kind of repercussions, but you guys won't hold to it. So I don't know what you want him to do. I said, look, I don't blame him. If I could bag off a bunch of Fs and my parents wouldn't do anything about it, big fuck it.
Do you know what classes it was?
One was a math, and my wife was kind of upset because he's in 10th grade now, and it's a class that he took in 8th grade. It was like an algebra or something like that. It's like, you actually already had this, so it's just complete disregard for the educational system that you're doing the way that you are in it. And the other one, I can't remember.
What was his excuse when you did they say anything about it? Why he wasn't doing anything?
No, Kim had confronted him. I don't know that he necessarily had an answer, but he's got mandatory tutoring now, and he doesn't like the tutor thing, so he's doing that now 2 days a week is going to be the new thing for him.
Does he still have a 2.0 for grades?
I don't know what his grade point average is. That was all the information I got. from it was he got 2 Fs.
Because 2 Fs brings it down. I just don't want him to not be able to play basketball is all.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, I know.
Like if they get Fs, I don't think they're allowed to play sports.
Well, you can get it because I went through all this playing. You have to have a 2.0, so you can still get an F, but that means you have to make it up with an A or a B.
And I know on football what they do is when the grades come down for every F any team member got, they have to run a dash 100 yards down and back. And I got there to one practice, and they had 45 Fs.
Oh, the whole team has to do.
They were.
That's how you
in
get
20 minutes. There was just barf all over that field. They were just yakking, and people were just falling out and miserable.
The reason why they do that is because they want the team to get pissed at them as well, going, "Motherfucker, you better not get an F again because we're running our balls off."
Here's Robbie's Fs. All right, you got 3.
Oh.
And the whole team's got to run.
Yep.
Oh,
so
man.
thank Robbie for this one. And then you come back, and then they call your name. Be like, we're going to run these for Mark. Mark, these are your laps. So congratulate him.
Everyone's like, "Fuck Mark.
Yeah.
Fuck Robbie."
Yeah. So,
Wow.
When you have to run for somebody else's mistake, it is shitty, man.
That's intense.
yeah.
It is shitty.
So we'll see. So how do you handle your Rocco situation?
Make him run.
I made him stay up late last night and do his homework after we got done with Frozen the musical because he still hadn't done it. He comes home and he likes to play around, and I feel bad because I don't want to make him like come home and then right away you have to do your homework.
Yeah.
I liked him to have a little downtime.
Yep.
But like yesterday, so we came home, he had a little downtime, and then we immediately had to jet off to the Maltz Jupiter Theater for Frozen, the musical. We got home at 10 p, and I'm like, "No, motherfucker, you're doing your homework now. You'll be up till 10:30 because you're not going to school without your homework done."
What kind of homework?
Math and reading.
Math is always around.
Math's always on the list.
I helped him with the reading. I'm not sure I helped him much with the math.
Math is always just lurking around like, I don't know, like the Grim Reaper.
I knew all the questions for the reading. I was lost on a few of the math.
So that math shit's hard.
4th grade
Yeah.
math is no fucking joke.
That's when it gets hard. Third on for math.
It's like, oh, there's X's and I have to solve for the value of them? What?
I fucking just despised algebra. If algebra was a human, I would try to fight it.
It's an X. How can it be a number? It's an X.
I was tough. Yeah. Algebra just was miserable for me. The math stuff. Just my mind doesn't work that way.
Mine doesn't either, and they tried. I'm like, "Oh, fuck this." Mm-hmm. They had to give me that buffet math for me to graduate. Here, put this little shape, draw a circle, Jaybird. Okay, you graduated.
Yay, good.
Here's
Good
your
boy.
That's how it went down. Huh?
Yeah,
I know. I did the same thing.
It was shitty math. They throw a little bit of geometry, a little bit of algebra, a little bit of. They put it all in a buffet, but it's not the hard shit.
Yeah.
You go, "Oh, you did good.
They
Good job,
dumb it
kid."
down.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a fun little weekend that is going to be coming up here. Hopefully, the weather is going to be nice. I think my wife said maybe rain tomorrow. Did you guys see that?
Really?
Really?
I thought she mentioned that to me last night. Like, I haven't even checked the
I
forecast.
thought it was going to warm up a little bit, but I didn't see rain.
That
Yeah.
makes me sad.
I hope she's wrong. She's wrong a lot.
She fits in with this crew then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it just says no rain on the forecast tomorrow. It says a low of 59, a high
Yeah.
of 74, no rain.
I mean,
38
that's nice.
38% chance is what Weather Channel's saying. That's not too crazy.
Yeah.
38%. That could be all right.
That's nice temperatures tomorrow, though.
Amen.
Yeah, so we're going to be a good little weekend. So hopefully going to get out there. I'm hoping to do a little paddle boarding this weekend. Check that out.
Look at you. Now, if you fall in the water and it's, a little chillier out, like
Yeah.
if it's in the 60s and you fall in the
Right.
water, how do you recover?
You don't. You die, Virginia.
You sink to the bottom.
Then your
It's-
balls fall off.
Yeah, it's like playing that lava game. Immediate hypothermia.
Do you have an?
The water is lava.
Yeah, water is lava.
Does the Kevin Ross have an appearance this weekend?
I do. I'm going to be at the Life Imaging FLA grand opening in Jupiter from 4 to 6. This is Saturday. It's just west of alternate A1A across from the Jiffy Lube. And we're going to be giving out free heart scans for all guests. And when you get a free heart scan, then you are put in the kitty to get a full body scan, which is really nice. They say, yeah, you don't have to worry about the doing the rectal stuff and all that. If that's your thing, you can check it out. They can tell what's going on in your body. It can detect cancers and all that.
Everybody should go and register for this because it is a big value to win. This is a great prize. It's easy to find it. The building is blue. It's brand new building, and the address is 311, like the band.
That's a great promotion, I think.
It is, yeah.
Free heart scans?
Free heart
That's
scans
awesome.
are every day, but now they're doing on top of that a free body scan. Only one going to be given away when Kevin is there on Saturday.
Right. So yeah, come out and see me. So hopefully I have some time this weekend to do that. We'll see what happens. So. Got a big game tonight. Got on my Buckeye shirt.
Let's go.
They're big favorites, which means it's going to be a heartbreaking loss.
Well, you're playing Matthew McConaughey.
I know.
You just don't want one of them heartbreaking losses where the kicker, it's all down to the kicker.
It's going to be, there's going to be a controversial call is going to go against Ohio State, won't go their way, and then they're going to have an easy chip shot field goal to win the game and go to the national championship, and they're going to blow it. And
So if they win, they're in the national championship, and if they lose, they're out.
they're just done.
Man.
Yeah.
And
No pressure.
If they go to the national championship, do you like their odds against that team, or do you not know the team yet?
They're considered the best team left. So
Notre
and
Dame.
this is what I hate. They're saying Ohio State should blow everybody out of the water. Which
boy.
is set up. It's just people are saying there's no way this team can lose. They're just giving them the crowns right now. They're going to be national champs. They're going to blow out Notre Dame. They're going to blow out Texas, which means a crushing defeat tonight.
They lose 41-14.
They probably will.
41-14.
They were supposed to destroy Florida in that game. Yeah, 41-14. Yeah, I just know all too well. So, yeah. So when you see Ohio State and be like, I can't believe they lost. How'd that happen? Just know how I'll feel. I'll see y'all back here on Monday with the rest of the crew. Goodbye.